We are back with Backpack Hero. And today we are going to hopefully beat the no experience challenge, and I'm already thinking a lot, which is why my brain is considerably slowing down already. We're going to do this. We're going to go for a lot of damage in the short term because the 4 shields buckler, it's not a buckler. Or is it? Is it a rough buckler? I'm not sure, but it's not really the most efficient thing to use, so that's why I'm mostly going for damage, favoring damage over that stuff. But again, it's also not smart to do that. I don't know whether it's smart to do it. I did have the healing, so it should be fine, but I don't know. Bricks or structures is also pretty crazy, but I don't think with the limited space that they would be the thing to go for. Get a rarer item of the same type. I'm going to wait until I open this chest. Nothing. I mean, the shuriken was cute, but no. And now, please, black mana stone. I mean, it is an unstable mana and it's uncommon, but not what I was hoping for. Ah, what a pity. What a pity, what a pity. Let's go for the Bramble Pub, 2 out of 3. I also find it cool that I did play the demo of Backpack Hero before I played the game, and that is why I have not played, for 1, the no experience mode, and 2, the Bramble as a floor. I have only seen the crypt, I think. That's the alternative floor of this thing. I don't know what you call this of a game, of this stage in the game. Let's change. Do we want to change that? Wooden sword or what is it called? Machete? Yeah. I might, but I might also not do that. You know what I'm going to. I need to be a little more risky. Being risky is going to be the way to win. Or die. Depending on which round we are in. And that's all I can do. So the club deals 9 damage each use, adds 3 weak to enemy, which means they deal 3 less damage on each attack, which is why it's that good. And every time you use it, you get +1 to the energy cost for this turn. So if I use it once, I need to use 2 energy to use it again. And I'm going to use it on this item, the Muskrat Brigand, because that one has can actually deal damage, and the other one I have done enough to, so that he can't even deal damage, because he has that much weak on him. He has 14 weak, so unless he has an attack that would normally deal at least 14 damage, he can't, no, at least 15 damage, he can't attack. And this is looking like a wand build. I just need the black mana stone. Come on, I do need it. I really do need it. Hercule? No. Black mana stone? No. Let's go for the big one again. Let's go for the big one. I'm going to go for this enemy, deal 2, and then take 13. Really not good. This is going to pile up a lot, but we can minimize the damage by attacking the Sable, because he's attacking multiple times, unlike the Crow Bandit. I thought he was Crow Rabbit or something for a second. And I think I do need to use the unstable mana if I get into a really serious situation, but for now I'm going to take the damage. It's okay for now. Okay, we can beat this enemy pretty alright. Pretty consistently. Yeah, I do think that wands are the best choice for this game. I honestly think that wands are the strongest option for beating the game. Right with bows. Bows are also crazy, but the problem with bows is that I do need to get rid of the meal, do I not? like that. Like that, I think. That's the most optimal idea. I'm already preparing for this to be a black mana stone. I only use creates a mana stone, and when combat ends, adds luck. So if I keep this, it adds luck. If I don't, it adds a mana stone, and hopefully a black mana stone, because I do need that one. Also, I'm also going to get rid of this. I'm getting rid of the disgusting food, which adds 2 energy and loses 3 HP. I'm going to get rid of the club, and I'm going to get rid of the meal, which adds 2 energy for each use and has 2 uses. And this electric wand deals 6 damage. In the demo it dealt 7 damage. Now it deals 5 and 1 plus 1 for the sapphires, so that's pretty good. And we're going to heal a little bit. We're going to go down to this question mark. I had a vision that I would meet you. I'm going to get a mana stone. I'm not upgrading. Oh, not good for this run. I don't have the space to get this bow. It's just too big. It's too big, like Ridley. Full smash. Anyways. We are going to go for 6 damage and we could kill this enemy. The biggest problem with wands is the fact that once you're out, you really don't have a way to recoup. And we only got 1 back. Why? Plus 2 to the mana shard. Yeah, okay, I know why. And I think we need to get this right now. Okay. And this is also a bad situation because I would want to get rid of this mana shard. Alright, I made a few mistakes already, but it is what it is. Okay, we are going to get rid of this one. Ideally, I should have done this in a different order, but it's too complicated to explain what I should have done differently. Yeah, we are going to take a lot of damage right now because I can only do 9 damage and only if he doesn't block or anything. So depending on if I can kill him or if he can kill me before I can kill him, we will have a big problem, and it looks like he can. Yeah. Could I have done this differently? I think I could have maybe survived. I think there was a chance that I could win this battle, but it is really dangerous to only go for a wand if you don't have a way to recoup mana. That's the big thing. You need a wand and you need a way to recoup the mana. There are ways to do that, but those ways are hard to get. Not that hard to get, they are fine, but I just didn't get them. This, for example, is one of the ways to get that, and I'm going to replace the wooden sword by this one, even though it takes 1 less damage. It does 1 less damage, but it's better to have it in case I get the proper items to go for a run where I can use it. We are also going to go for this one. We need to kill a lot of enemies because we need to get a lot of loot. We're going to kill this one. Okay. We only took 2 damage for this fight, so it's alright. And we have 4 spaces of inventory which we can manage. Okay. Spellblades ring. For now it's alright. This one, each turn if connected to 1 mana, removes 1 mana from connected mana network. It is currently connected to this one, you can now see that. Melee weapons get 2 spaces away, get plus 3 damage. So this one and this one get plus 3 damage for the single turn that it is connected to mana. So we can always refresh that, and I think that's a pretty cute start for a good run. Normally I would have gone for that engineer's wand that you just saw, but and I should have gone for the chest, but again, well, but it wasn't correct to go for that wand in that situation. Normally I would go for getting this rapier, but I don't think I have the space for it. And I would only get it to sell it at a shop, which is why I'm just going to go for the next floor instead. We're going to place things like the way that they were before, okay? And this is going to be the most optimal that I can get for this run. Yeah, I think... sorry. I think that this was the correct choice, because I didn't immediately get a shop, which made my choice warranted in my opinion. But we are going to take a lot of damage in this one. But I do again have two spaces of room left again, which is going to allow me to get maybe a shield, hopefully a shield. Shield. Apprentice staff again. Magician's blade. The problem is the fact that this staff is really big, so we're going to place things like that maybe. Nah, this is just can be used one time. Okay, no, we're going to go for the piggy bank, and we're going to go for the way that things were before with the hatchet and the piggy bank, and not the spellblade's ring and the apprentice staff. Okay. Again, we need to think a lot, because this run thrives on resource management, and resource management for one is not my strength, and two, it takes a lot of thinking. Right now, this one adds 1 mana to Connected Mana Network on first use only, which is why we now have a red text explaining that if we use it now, we won't get any mana to the Connected Mana Network anymore. And for now, this seems to be a capable run. We are taking damage, but it's not crazy damage. We are also dealing out a decent amount of damage, which is also really important. I'm going to take this one, and I now have to think, do I want to... Nah, that's fine. We have 2 mana, and I don't think that the second mana is going to matter for now. Do I want to increase my max HP by 3? I do, but I don't have the space to change anything, because I do need the hatchet just because I need some more damage, so no for now. 2 burn to a weapon. I could add the 2 burn, but I mean I would rather keep my money for the shop. No, not good for resource management. Rogue's mask, cute, but again not good for if I don't have enough space. Okay, let's kill the first one. We're going to kill him like this. Okay, that was the most optimal I could get with the mug. And now we are going to be in a lot of trouble, because we're getting dealt with a lot of we're getting dealt a lot of damage, and we're dishing out too little. This fire wand is going to help, and we're going to get rid of the hatchet. And now we have some basic way to do some... Nah, it's not that good. For now it's still too little damage. Way too little damage. Let's go for this enemy. This horde of enemies, to be more specific. I could kill the backmost enemy, and I think that was the smart choice. But it's not this choice that lets me live, because, you know, it wasn't the choice to win the run. Let's go for another one. Again, wands are going to be a big strategy. I think they are the strongest. Wands and shields, depending on the boss item. Shields are crazy, but wands are always crazy. It's just a question of if you can, on low resources, make it a low resource wand run. Normally you need a high resource wand run. With the, I think, electric wand or the mechanical wand, that one is actually really helpful in those situations, because that wand increases its damage by 1 for each mana stone connected to it, but we can't really increase its damage that much in this case because we just won't get enough mana stones out onto the fields. But the electric, no, not the electric wand, there's another wand which does exactly what we want it to do, and that is, let's go like that. Okay, yeah. That one deals fixed damage. I think it's the one with 5 damage. The fire wand is also alright. Do I want to reroll? No, I don't. Maybe the level cap is going to go. Okay, oh, I didn't even see that, the apprentice staff. I think this is going to be the correct choice. Yeah, I think this is the best choice I can make. So now we have a staff which makes which adds 1 mana back to our mana network. So this means on our first turn we're going to do some really decent damage, and on every subsequent turn we're going to deal less and less damage. The key is also not what we're going for. I mean, it's not good for low resources. Even if you got really lucky, but we wouldn't be able to make the key work for the end game. It's just too weak. And now we can go for this. 4 burn, 4 burn, 4 burn, and 4 burn. We can kill the enemy like that. And now the enemy is going to die by 20 burn damage. But now the problem is what I was talking about. Our subsequent damage is getting less, a lot less, than it was on the first turn. So now we need to take a lot of the damage and just go with it. And we won. But yeah, now we also have a problem with the cursed shield, and I think I need to go for getting this cap because it just increases the damage of a fire wand. And even though the electric wand is good, I think just in case I run into enemies that are a lot more troublesome, I'm going to ignore it. It's called electric wand, this one is a fire wand, and there was a mechanical wand or something which increases by what I was telling you, by the amount of mana stones. And the duct tape. We are pretty far away from any shop. The duct tape, however, is pretty crazy. I don't want to do this. Let's check out what enemies do we have. Red King and Sable, Bearded Dragon and Robber Raccoon. You know what, I'm going to take the duct tape, and if I die in this battle, then that's that. And I made a mistake by attacking with the apprentice staff first. That was a big mistake. At least we won't get robbed by the Robber Raccoon. Robber Raccoon? Robber Raccoon. Okay. We're going to take 15 damage basically. And we can kill this one, but we're going to die. Yep, that was a good run. We always have a good making of a wand build, but the thing that's important for the wand build is the mana refilling. And we never get to that part because we don't have the best mana refilling. We need at least an uncommon item to get decent mana refilling. And that's just not easy to get. I mean, it is easy to get an uncommon item, but for some reason those items are pretty rare, at least the ones that I need. Yeah, we just need to wait a lot with this enemy. The Crossbowman. Crossbowman. Not Crossbowman, but Crossbowman. Just that. And this one is so annoying to fight in low floors, so that's why they made it a boss for, not a boss, but a boss-esque type of enemy. We're going to change things like that, and this poison bubble is pretty crazy, which is why I'm going to take it. We might be able to make a run out of this one, depending on how lucky we get. Sure. This heart cleaver is worth more than the meal, and in case we get a shop, it might be worth it. I should have, however, waited. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. This one does 7 damage. I could increase it to 9 damage. basic 9. It's complicated, not really 9 damage. I could go for one more attack, but I think it's worth it. I get 6 damage dealt, yeah. And now I can kill the opponent in 2 turns. Okay. And this one heals 1 HP if it kills an enemy, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, well, that was a turn that dealt a lot of damage to us. We're going to go for the Poultice, and we're going to go for hopefully a win with this last enemy. Do you want to go for the enemy? No, we don't. Or do we? No. The chest full of valuables is just strictly better. Crystal gauntlets. It's good, but I think it's just taking away too much space. We can't work with 4. It's just too big. I like the idea of the item, but it's just too big. Way too big. Way too big. So we need to ignore it. And that's so annoying. But we need to do that. The Crypt Part 2. Still looking for a way to make this a wand build, but not succeeding very much with that. And we take some damage, and we can heal the Poultice. I purposefully did not heal because I wanted to get into Poultice range, but I forgot that the Poison Bubble does that for me. And the Poison Bubble is that strong of an item because it really is able to carry in the low game if you have some, in the early game, if you have some basic healing. Do we have any chests? Yes, we do, so I'm going to go for the key instead of the poison potion. Yeah. And we're going to go for healing experience, which we won't get. We're going to wait for the chest because I want to kill this enemy first. Take the additional damage. Yeah, we're going to go like that. 21, 46. We wouldn't have been able to kill the rabbit in one turn if we did that. So it's fine the way that I did it. We are not able to do it in this turn either. But the poison is building up. And we are able to kill the rabbit now. Okay. Oh. The bonsai tree. Okay. This is looking really good. I think I need to get rid of the shield, even though it's really dangerous. I think we're going to play this a little more risky. And now this one. We need a good item. Hopefully you won't. Okay, we are in. We are in something. It's not crazy yet. We are far away from being crazy. But this might be something worth it. We're also taking a meal. And now we have a source of damage that is somewhat able to be consistent. Only somewhat. It's really close to being alright. We need some more stuff, but maybe we will get there. We're also going to increase the damage of the electric wand by 3. So now we have an 8 damage electric wand. We're going to go to the shop. Come on, shop. Anything crazy? Adds 1 poison to self and 3 poison to the weapon in this row for the rest of the combat. It's good, but not good enough. No. So we are going to start off with a poison bubble. Then we are going to go for killing this enemy first, scratching a little bit in the process. Now we're going to use the meal. It's not enough. Well, now we're taking 12 damage, and that's not good. And why does this not work? Why? Each turn we need to have at least 1 mana in the thing. Great, that makes this a loss. I'm really annoyed, but yeah. I'm not ending my turn, ending the game just yet. I'm not quitting. Now I'm quitting, yeah. I'm also tired, so this is going to be the last run for today. But I didn't quit because there might have been a chance that in the process of waiting I would get an item that could help me in this situation, but I didn't, so shucks, oh shucks. Red Wolf, Green Snail. We're going to go for a Red Wolf, because that one is a lot easier than the other ones, because it's a single enemy and we are able to kill it with more ease. Okay. Again, enemies have lost a lot of value because of the way that we are playing this. I'm going to go for the Sweaty Towel. A lot of poison, a lot of poison. I mean, I think the game wants to say something to me. I really don't. I don't think I should do that. No, I can't be this dumb. No, I can't. I would love to, but I think this is alright. Sweaty Towel adds 12 poke and adds 3 burn to save. It's a little dangerous, but I think it's fine. And double poison potion means plus 3 poison to enemy, multiplies the poison. We're instead going to go for the poison potion. I think that's fine. Now we are going to go to the next enemy. Do we go to this lane already? Maybe we go to this place first. Poultice, I think that's smarter. We have a lot of poisonous stuff right here. I don't know why the game is showing me that. I really don't know. Weapon, armor, shield, consumable or accessory. If I say no thanks, can I do it later? Okay. I'm first going to kill the enemies right here because I need some more gold. And then I'm going to do a big order by this for this dude, because I do need a lot of stuff from him. I didn't get anything from the ninja bag because I'm full. And I'm going to change the ball blade for the wooden sword. I'm going to change the ninja bag to be right here. No, the ninja bag is going to be right there. And I'm going to get this mana shard. And I think that's it. And now we have a red king. Yeah, I think that was a correct choice from me. I'm going to do this, and yeah, I still do not regret anything I have done until now. Let's see. Let's see if that's going to remain the way that I just said it. Okay, column star chain, not the best, but also not the worst. We are able to kill the Red King, and we are able to kill him a second time, which means we only have to deal with once more Red Wolf. And we got an Alpha Star, alright. We did some damage, but I forgot that the Alpha Star uses energy. So we're going to do this the following way. Now we got used the Golden Star on kill. We get a Shuriken build, adds a lot of Shurikens. That's the idea. And the Shurikens add each other basically. Okay, we got an Apprentice Wand. I'm going to get rid of the Sweaty Towel. No, that's not that's not a good idea. I really don't want to go for that. That's really bad. I think it's not worth to go for. It's not worth it. No matter how much I want to do this, I need to be more rational. For now, this is the correct choice. I really want to be rational, but this is the smartest choice that I can make. Okay. I really want to get that thing. But no, I don't see a way to justify that. I really don't. I can see a way to justify the apprentice stuff, but it's not worth it as a single thing. So we're going to go to the unknown event, which we already know. The scavenger, that's what he's called. We're going to go for weapon, because in the weapon slot we can get the thing that I'm looking for which gives us something that gets us back mana to the connected mana network. If we get something uncommon or rare or legendary, then we are set. If we get that, we are set. If not, well, that's a pity. And we have another Red King. We have another Red King on our hands. And I'm going to block twice, even though it's going to make us burn a lot. Yeah, the burn is quite annoying, but we need to get the Poultice. And I need to take the damage right here. No, I can use this tower once more, and then I think it's too dangerous to use it anymore. We are going to use our shurikens the highest possible way to gain, in a way, to gain the highest possible advantage. And that's why shurikens are crazy, because they can do all this with really low investment. This one creates shurikens in every empty space. This one deals damage equal to each shuriken in this row or column. No, it deals 6 damage plus 1 for each shuriken in that column or row. So that's pretty cute. 8 damage, I think I do need to shield that. I'm already taking enough damage, and we need to do this. Then we need to go for this. And then this. Okay. Maybe we need to go for a shuriken build. Oh, my leg fell asleep. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe we need to go for a shuriken build. If I get anything alright, then maybe I might go for a shuriken build. It really depends on what we get. Maybe there's a chance to go for a shuriken build. We are going to go like this. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be really hard. I already know this. I mean, I already noticed really early that this was going to be hard. I mean, look at this. We have 9 spaces of inventory to beat the game, which we normally beat with a lot more. Even in the 5x5 challenge, we had 25 spaces of inventory. Right now we basically have nothing. But, I mean, that's the name of the game. Backpack Heroes. So, do we want to get another one? For now we're getting one more Mana Stone and one debuff potion. Then I'm going to end the selection, and this one should be... No, it's not. So we're going to go to the Scavenger. Nothing. Oh. Deals 11 damage to all enemies. Plus 1 to the energy cost for this combat. You know what? I'm going to do the following. I'm going to place the debuff potion right here. Then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to go to the shop. And I'm going to sell this lance for 17. This book costs 35. It's not on sale or anything. That's a pity. And I think that this is the smartest way to organize that. Yeah, I think that's the way. Now I have some space for the bag of ninja shurikens, or whatever it's called. What is it called? Ninja bag. Yeah, if I get anything, I am able to utilize that. But I also got rid of my main weapon, which means I only use the ninja bag and my shield to minimize the damage, and then hopefully work it out. I should have used the shield potion first, the liquid armor. But hey, I didn't, and that's that. Yeah, I think I can just scratch a little bit against some other enemies. It doesn't hurt me or anything. I need to constantly think. That's a good thing about the run. At least I need to constantly think. And that is the perfect amount of shield, because I'm getting 1 damage. And that's exactly the amount that I need to be damaged and not be overly damaged. It's perfectly efficient. And the Sweaty Towel did have its advantage by being by inflicting burn on yourself, but it also had a disadvantage at being by inflicting burn at yourself. It was not that controllable in the way that I wanted it to be. So yeah, we are going to go for a slow build for now. For now we need to do this slowly. Getting more first goose. And we are going to be inflicted by 2 damage. Okay, that's good, good shurikens. That's the ones we want to see. Let's do this one, do this one, do this one, do this one, and kill the opponent. Okay. It's still, everything is possible. Everything is possible. And I think I'm going to get rid of this mana shard. And I think if I don't get anything related to wands soon, this does not count, specifically because it has too high a cost, a price cost. But I'm thinking about it. If I'm still thinking about switching to a mana build, but it's going to be really close. I really don't know. For now, let's go to the next enemy right here, the Sable. Let's attack it a little bit. Let's see where we can get. Okay, we are able to one-hit it. Okay, that's the good part about this build. It does deal out a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And we have another shop. Anything crazy? Anything crazy? No. It's really an interesting run. But shurikens have helped me a lot, and I should have not put the Spellblade's ring on this fast. I should have waited a little bit. And I basically killed myself, to be honest. This might be the end of me, because I did exactly that. 14, 8, 6, 5, and we only get 1 shuriken out of this. That's really bad. Scratch and 2 defenses. And we only get 1 shuriken out of that. Yeah, I think this might be over. This might be over. Yeah, we lost. What's the time on the video saying? 37. You know what, one more run. We can go for one more. I do really like this game, otherwise I wouldn't do that. One more, come on. I'm also pissed about the fact that I really didn't get anywhere in this game, in this specific challenge. But I did know that it was obvious that this challenge was going to be hard. That's not a problem. Still, it's just annoying to not get any progress, but you can get to the progress by just repeating things over and over again, in different ways. And right here we have another way. Electric Wand. That's a good start. 1 mana and an electric wand. We can also get that. Maybe we can even... Let me think about this. Do we have a way to know? No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm thinking about whether I can keep the shield for now, but I can't. At least I don't see any way to. So this is a decently offensive build for now. Let's take with chests. That's money. That's money. That's a fish. It is in fact a fish, and it does count as a fish in the item menu. It is counted as a fish, like this is counted as a melee weapon. So I didn't just say that's a fish. Anyways, let's go for this, and we were able to kill 1 enemy in a single turn. And we are able to kill this enemy because he waits 2 turns and then tries to self-destruct. That's basically his attack pattern, which is basically no attack pattern. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. We basically have everything we want. Do we have a shop on this floor? No, we don't. Do we? No. So I'm going to get the sapphire. My voice is slowly going away. And electric wand is now dealing 6 and this one deals 8 damage. This is a really decent build for the start, but I do think that the game has gotten so much harder that it's not going to be enough for what I want, which is a victory. So we can't just... it's not going to be enough for the floor, I think. We do need to constantly upgrade our stuff more, and we are already taking a lot of damage. And that wasn't just me being careful, me not being careful, but I do need to play a little risky because the enemies scale really quickly during later rounds. That's why I'm trying to kill them quickly instead of not killing them quickly when I have a chance. Right here, kill, and we have one enemy left. Really, I need something that can... I think, is it called a wizard staff? That can actually heal my mana reserves. It's a mana stone though. Thinking again and repositioning myself because my arm has fallen a little bit asleep. No, it's not worth it. Even though I could deal 3 more damage with a wand, it's just not worth it. No, not worth it. Ugh. It's just with the space constraints that I have. I'm going to try this mana stone. Come on. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. At least it's a free capacity mana stone, but no. I need the black mana stone, or else this won't work. Get a mana stone, please. I mean, it's fine, but still. No, it's not. Not even fine, because I can't take this, because otherwise the other mana stone wouldn't work. Great, great stuff. We're going to do this. Add 1 block. And we are able to beat this opponent fairly easily. Also, we do need to get some basic healing. And we're not going to get it through this my first one thing. It is... maybe we are. Actually, I think we are going to get it through this. It might be worth taking, because this way it will heal us enough. We are taking a lot of damage. That's the only reason why I'm doing that. Let's get rid of this one, because I don't want to deal with a curse. We're getting some damage dealt to us, but it's fine. And like that, we are actually in a decent position to heal a little bit. And we are able to do this every single fight. Okay, yeah, I think this was a correct choice for now. The my first one thing is a good support for now. We are at 18 health and we can almost kill the opponent. 1 more round, no, 2 more rounds with this block. 21 health. I think it's decent. Decent, decent, decent. No. No, I can't go for that one either. And seasoning I can't go for. Liquid luck, it's fine. But I never really saw any effect of luck, to be honest. I didn't really see more legendary items. I didn't see any advantages of using that thing. I still don't really get it. But I mean, it adds luck, so sure. Maybe I'm just getting rarer items, but I don't see it. I really don't know. Let's go for attacking once. I could have blocked the entire damage away, but I think that would have been a little too much block. Again, 2 block, I'm taking 6 damage. No, I'm taking 9 damage, I think. I'm going to now attack twice and use my regen once. Again, we're going to defend twice, attack once. Now the question is, do I want to attack thrice? I think I do. Now I will take 10 damage and we're going to block twice. We're going to block twice. This is a little dangerous what I'm doing right now. I didn't want to block once, I did not want to block once. That is definitely not what I clicked on. Now I need to take one more, 4 more damage, and at least we are able to kill the opponent, but that was not what I wanted to go for. That was not what I wanted to go for, no, no, no. We are going to take this cavefish. And we got a legendary blade, which we could sail for a dark headband, but we don't really have any attacking things, no. What about the chests? Nothing. Nothing that I want to go for. I'm really tired. Should have gotten more sleep, I guess. 2 block to shield or 1 haste to shield. Haste is pretty crazy, so I might want to go for the haste. And I'm also going to go for the 2 burn on this weapon. So it's this one attacks twice, so every time I use it, it attacks 2 times. It deals 16 damage per attack. Right now it also deals 4 burn per attack. And its energy cost is increased by 1 per turn each use. So if I can only use it twice per turn, basically. That's not that good a situation, so I'm going to go for healing for now. Heal 6 and then heal 7 on the next turn. Now I can do this twice and then go for the attacking. Because I'm using haste, and every round the haste count is, as well as any status effect count, region included, will go down by 1. So if I use the haste correctly, if I use the shield at least once every turn, I will increase my shield or keep the haste. So this shield will always do 12 block. That way I can think about utilizing this a little easier in the fight. I think I can just attack for the last hit. Okay, now we are going to go for being a little more aggressive. Next we're going to kill this enemy and we're going to defend twice. And see, this is a pretty good build for the not even mid-game, it's not, what is this? The mid of mid-game? I know it's not 4, no it wouldn't help. I guess we could go for spice and then sell this thing later, but we did not get any good boss accessory, that's not good. Really not good. Nothing here as well, the cleansing wand is interesting but not really working. The King Cleaver is also interesting because it activates all adjacent cleavers. Again, not good. Crafter, poison to weapon, no. Block to a shield, I can't. Armor, no. The shield is already full, the weapon can only be upgraded 3 more times. I think this is fine because they are both going to die. Yeah, that's fine. I'm also going to kill that one, and I'm going to increase my health by 2, basically. And then I'm going to go for holding up a little bit because they are attacking with way too much damage. Next, let's attack this one, and we're going to attack this one, and then 4 heal on the next turn. Let's attack, and we are going to go for 19 block. That's a little too little, but it's fine. I think I still have 23 health. We're going to beat this one, and I think we have gotten a basic amount of control over this situation. Now I need to beat this enemy, and we only have this one left and the one that this one will summon, since it will probably summon an enemy. And we do have a decent amount of block, but now you can already see the scaling going up. That's not good. But I do also have scaling with the haste now, so we have a little bit of an easier time against scaling, but in the really close future it would have gotten to a crazy point where scaling would have been crazy. So yeah, it was close. A lot closer than you might think. And we can't add anything because we're full. And we can't unlock this locked door. So let's just go for the next enemy. Or batch of enemies in this case. We're going to attack... We have to attack this one. We can't kill it on this turn, so... We should have attacked the other one, I don't know. It probably didn't even matter. Now this one's getting stronger, that's not good. Let's attack the one we were already attacking. We are getting dealt with a lot of goo, I think it's called goo, yeah. I just read that a few seconds ago, so yeah. And we have 4 of those, 8 of those, that's great. We are going to attack this one, defend once, and then gain 3 health because we lose 1. What happens if I place those like that, I think? Do we get a almost full inventory? Yep. Interesting. And because those things, they do take energy to remove. That's why they are even more annoying. Yep. They are quite annoying to deal with. But we are able to kill the enemy, and we got a Matryoshka as a penalty. We can't get anything, so we are already full in space, that's why. Care to do a trade. Different items, same rarity. It is worth thinking about, because I do have a legendary sword. Oh! Okay. Okay. Not good enough. But this one is crazy, because now we can actually we can buy this, and then we have something to refresh our mana. It's exactly what I was looking for. So sell 17. We're taking this one for 35, I think. I'm almost out of money. We might lose this one. I can see us losing this one, but I can also maybe see us not losing it. I shouldn't have just attacked. Yeah, that was a pretty dumb idea. Yeah, well, and we got the same problem with the snail again. Annoying, but well. We do heal a lot of health now. We can now go for 2 defenses, and we lose because... Why is the damage this high suddenly? Suddenly the damage has just jumped up, and I don't know why. I guess because one of them is a boss monster. Ah, that's annoying. We just had the best legendary item, which deals free burn to all enemies, and that's the most important part, increases the mana of the mana network, adds free mana to the mana network connected. It would have been a crazy thing, but well, it didn't happen. It did not happen. For now we are just going to go offensive. We're going to go offensive in a way that includes this electric wand. But, well, it did not work. Oh shucks. And at least we're able to kill this enemy. We can get mana, but I don't want to get mana. We're going to end the selection here. And we can go for this turtle, but first of all I'm going to kill those enemies like that. Let's kill them in one turn because I now need some space for the things that I'm going to get from the thing that I'm going to get from the turtle. Let's do it like that. Okay. And yes, I know that I just started another game after really almost trying to be finished with the last game. Not the smartest idea, I know, but it is what it is. Metallic mask, not the best thing, but I think it's alright to have for now. In the worst case, we just sell this and it's alright. It's 17 gold in the worst case. Also, why did I put the mana stone right there? It's annoying because now it is not connected to the mana network, which means I can't use it to deal 5 additional damage, which might cost me some problems. For example, right there I could have used the 5 additional damage, but I didn't have it. And yeah, once more, it might have mattered right here. My voice is also getting a little cranky, I already noticed that. Do we have a shop right here? No, we don't. Let's get this shield. Let's go to this one. We're going to kill this enemy in one turn. Get dealt 5 damage. Not 5 damage, it was 2 I think. Well, I don't know, I didn't notice. I just had to reposition myself again. And we can kill this one, hopefully now. I don't know, do I? Yeah, I do need to do that. 6 damage to us and 2 goo. Also fine. And they will multiply. And we were able to defeat the oh so strong enemy. And I think I do rather want my first one for now, because it just provides some decent healing for the start. And healing is pretty hard to come by because we don't really have a space to... oh yeah, we don't really have a space to be that choosy. Okay. I'm going to get the Necronomicon. That's what it's called. I mean, you should have been able to see it if you looked at the screen. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. And I might not get it because I'm going to die right now for 12 damage. Yep. Oh, because of the dodge I survived. That's also pretty cute. But things don't happen twice in a row. No, miracles don't happen twice in a row. And with that, I think we need to finish today's episode because I do want to sleep. I am going to go to sleep now, so have a nice day and goodbye.